it's another Sonic movie news discussion video! People clearly didn't like my pitch video, so now I'm just reporting the news again! Yay! Well, maybe if your videos weren't so boring, people would actually stick around, loser. Okay, that's fair. Happy New Year to one and all, and welcome back to my channel. I had to get out another New Year's greeting in this video. New year, new attitude, new ideas. New reviews, new animation, and whatnot. So if you've liked my content thus far, please subscribe to the channel for more to come. Boy, if you don't cut the shit and give the viewers what they subscribed for. Anyway, we are now T-minus 1 year away from the release of the highly anticipated Sonic the Hedgehog 4. And I've got news, leaks, and rumors galore to discuss. And I'm foreseeing a ton more material to go over for the oncoming year. So if that interests you, please subscribe to the channel. And if it's not too much trouble, could you check out my other videos? Anyways, let me recap some of the news discussed in the previous Sonic video. The actual news, not the other stuff. It was officially reported that an untitled Sonic event spin-off film had begun production and is slated to release sometime in 2028. Besides being in the early stage of development, all we know is that it'll be completely separate from the events of Sonic the Hedgehog 4, whatever they may be. If that little sampling intrigued you, please check out the rest of the video right here. But not only do we have an untitled spin-off movie coming in the distant future, but there are even some rumors that suggest that a full-on adaptation of Sonic Heroes is in development, which I'll call it now, this rumor is probably a farce. No matter how much we may want it to be a reality, we have yet to have the full Sonic cast established in the movie. Apparently, Iblis and the Chaotix exist in the universe, and according to this bit from Sonic 2, the Chow exist, which makes the bit from the third movie all types of confusing, but I digress. But we know not the whereabouts of Rouge, Big, or Cream, fan favorites like them, at least not yet. But hey, Paramount executives are determined to make Sonic the next big Avengers-type franchise. So while a Heroes adaptation is not impossible, we need the rest of Sonic's little band of misfits established in the movie universe. In the way of other rumors, it's been reported by Daniel RPK that Paramount allegedly wants to do a fully animated Sonic movie. First of all, to that I say, why wasn't that your first idea? Secondly, I'm not entirely sure I believe this one either. While we all definitely would have preferred to see Sonic's world brought to life in animation, the live-action movies have proved quite the success for both Paramount and Sega. It would be incredibly jarring for at least the general audience for the franchise to take such a drastic shift. But I'm thinking this rumor could have been taken out of context. With the alleged budget of Sonic 4 being double what the third movie was, like an animated movie just might mean the same photorealistic rendered characters going off-world where we see some of Sonic's most iconic locations brought into the movies, but they're just all animated. Dissimilar to at least the Mushroom Zone from the first movie, which partially was a practical set. And aside from that, well, I doubt Paramount wants another Transformers 1 situation. They've done the live-action series for so many years, with the latest ones not bringing in the best results at the box office, but are still fairly well regarded, until it came to Transformers 1, which bombed so hard it got its sequel canceled. Aside from the movie trailers not really showcasing the best that the movie had to offer, I'm sure the general public was just put off by it. When they think of the Transformers movies, they unfortunately think live-action. That all being said, I know I'd definitely like to see an animated Sonic movie, and who's to say we won't see one in the future? Who's to say they haven't brought it up in a Paramount board meeting? Though I don't think it's true, we will see. In other news, or rumor news, Jim Carrey is allegedly coming back for Sonic 4. If I may say so, I had a feeling he would. While this is reported as being a rumor, it's a pretty sure thing. He's talked about retiring here, there, and everywhere, but it's clear through several interviews and the movie itself that Jim Carrey absolutely loves playing Robotnik. He really is the type of character that you never know what he's gonna do next. Obviously, it'll be against Sonic and crew, but seeing just how he'll be able to top his last crazy shenanigans is what continues to bring the audience back for more, and what apparently excites Jim Carrey to do more. I theorize he may even want more hands-on involvement with the fourth movie. Like for the third movie, he wasn't just acting. He got to be far more involved in the production, from pitching silly ideas to being directly involved with the execution of Gerald Robotnik's character, how he and Iva would play off of each other and all that. It's like the Sonic movies gave him a new lease on life. So since this is probably true, I am very excited. Can't wait to see how much more ridiculous this franchise can get. And we may not have very long to wait to hear or even see something, as it's been reported that filming for Sonic 4 begins this summer. If I had to guess, it'll probably be early summer, maybe teetering on the end of May, but I don't know. So far, we've known very little about the actual production and what the fourth movie will actually be. All we've got is rabid fan speculation, but that spinoff is for sure gonna be a Shadow movie. Quote me on that. Let me know down in the comments when you think filming will begin. Now for some unrelated to the movies, but definitely related to Sonic news. 2026 marks the 35th anniversary of Sonic, and the promotional video makes it clear Sonic in all shapes and forms. Not just the games, but the TV shows and the movie. If it's Sonic, it's being celebrated. But even with the promotion for the anniversary going around, I'm seeing quite a few implications for what Sonic 4 may hold. For instance, this promotional art for Sonic Rewind. For the next few months, Sega has announced they'll be quote-unquote turning back the clock, taking fans around the world back in time for a Sonic Rewind and remember together what made Sonic the icon he is today, with some fun new surprises thrown into the mix. And if they're celebrating every facet of the franchise, you can bet there'll be some new movie reveals sprinkled in there. Nothing major, mind you. We definitely won't see a new trailer until the end of this year or sometime spring next year. But a little hint at the premise, maybe even revealing the voice of Amy, I'd say it's a pretty good bet. And even in this promotional artwork with Sonic CD being at the top, not really leaving much to the imagination there, which I have no problem with. And with the focal point of the fourth movie being Amy Rose, I do believe in my heart of hearts, 2027 may be marketed as the year of Amy. We know very little about what's happening on the game side of the franchise, but 2027 is a ways off. Anything can happen. Coinciding the year of Shadow with the release of Sonic 3 did wonders for both sides. Sonic X Shadow Generation sold like hotcakes, and Sonic 3 helped the franchise cross over the billion-dollar checkpoint. With a marketing scheme that excellent and a fourth installment on the way, the year of Amy would make perfect sense. It'd do wonders for the confusing state her character is in too right now. But that's a topic for another time. But that is all the news I have for you today. What are we thinking? What's the likelihood of a Sonic Heroes spin-off and a Sonic animated film in the near future? How do you feel about Jim Carrey being back in the fourth movie? Do you have complicated feelings about how he went out in the third movie? What are you excited for the most for Sonic's 35th anniversary? And most importantly, what do you want from the Sonic movies going forward? Head on down to the comment section and let's talk about it. I really love reading them and interacting with each and every one of you. If you enjoy my content and want to see more, please like the video, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more movie discussions, more reviews, more animation, and likely for the reason y'all are here to begin with, more Sonic movie discussion. Until we meet again, friend.